me. Ain't no place in the world quite like the D. And this is my ODE to the city of cities. Beautiful downtown with the outside's pretty. Stand up.
Hello, Detroit.
Good morning, gang. Welcome to the Shea Show. And it is raining, and you're not going to get this. I'm on my way to Mickey D's. Yes, I know it's trash, but I'm trying to get that sausage and the egg McMuffin meal. Just something quick, you know? But the problem is, at 10:31, the damn lunch menu comes out at 10:31. So I'm trying to get there. Like yesterday, I said, you know what? I'm going to get here. I ran a little bit behind. I got in line. There was this car right in front of me. I said, come on, car, come on. I'm next. I look at the clock. It's like 10:29. I said, I'm almost there. And all of a sudden, he pulls off. As soon as I get ready to pull up and get ready to look at the menu, 10:31. And the breakfast menu turned into the lunch menu. I said, oh my God, 1 freaking minute? Seriously? So, I don't know. Let's see if we're going to catch it today. See, 10:27. The McDonald's is right around the corner. Let me see. So I got exactly 3 minutes to get there. Should I run the light? Oh my God. So I'm sitting here like, come on. What's going on here? What? Okay, there we go. Oh, now I'm caught by this light. It's 10:28. This ain't gonna be good. Okay, we gotta see. Now let's see how long this is gonna go. See, we get light. Let's see. This is Telegraph, and the McDonald's is right. I ain't gonna make it. I just know it. 10:28. Red light. Traffic. McDonald's. Okay, let's see. Come on, this guy, what you doing? You in a parade? Come on, let's get it moving. I'm trying to get to McDonald's. Oh, there you go. Now, see, they throw roadblocks in your way, see? Somebody just told him out the way, get in front of Shea, so he can't get to McDonald's. Let's see, he's gonna jump in his lane. Let's see. No, I ain't gonna let you do it. Okay, we got a grace. We had a green light. It's 10:29. Why do they stop serving breakfast at 10:30? At 10:31? See, they go McDonald's right there. And every time, watch this. Every time I get ready to go there, see cars coming from that way. It never fails. It's usually a car coming from that way. Just mysteriously want to go into McDonald's. At the same time, I need to go there. But let's see. I think I'm going to look up this time. Let me see. Okay. 10:29. You guys see it. Let's see. Oh, God. This happened yesterday. There's one car in front. I might make it. It's 10:30 on the nose. Okay. It's 10:30 on the nose. Let's see. Oh my God. No. It's 10:30. Oh my God. They fucked me today. Again. I do not want no damn lunch. I'm out. So look, 10:30. I'll be making a formal complaint. Hold on. I'm only pulling here because I heard my phone ringing. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is my back pocket. It's raining hard. Yeah, what's up? They are?
Yeah.
going in to get a dumpster out. Cool, but people going in there with hazmat suits on and stuff.
Yeah, that's that house with those girls with all those kids.
Yeah.
They getting evicted, huh?
Yeah.
And it's raining.
Yeah, it was raining pretty good earlier, too.
It look like what?
It was raining pretty good earlier, too, so I'm sure all that stuff is soaked.
Well, I'm on my way down there now. I'll call myself making it to McDonald's on freaking time at 10:29. I got here at 10:30 to put the freaking lunch menu out. I don't know. That's crazy.
Should I ask them what sandwiches they got left over?
Nah, they don't do that. But once you see that menu, the lunch menu out here is etched in stone. That's the braille. That's it. That's the holy grail. That's it.
They have sandwiches left over.
No, they don't do that. When they always say, I did that once before. They said, "We on lunch, sir."
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I'm finna come down that way so I can see who getting evicted down there.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Okay. I know you guys getting a kick out of that. I know I'm being somewhat funny. Wait a minute. I know it's being somewhat funny with all this, but I was serious. I said, I'm gonna get here at that time. So what I gotta do now? That means I gotta get here at 10:28 now. So I don't have to eat lunch. All right. What else we gonna talk about now that I done got destroyed with the Mickey D's thing? Let me see. I can get some heat in here. It's kind of chilly. Okay, the eviction Daryl was talking about. There's his house down the street from Daryl, and these kids, and it's these girls living there. This white chick and this black chick, right? And they're young, and between both of them, they probably have, I don't know, probably about 5 or 6 kids between both of them. And these little, oh my freaking God, every freaking time I ain't gonna be able to talk. Yeah, hello? Martin, what's up? I'm okay. Oh, no. I'm in the middle of a video right now. Let me call you right back when I'm done. Yeah, so between both of them, there's like about 5 or 6 kids. And these little kids is running all over the neighborhood. I mean, little girls. I mean, pretty little girls. I mean, you can tell that. You can tell the little girls, they're mixed, and they're beautiful little kids. They seem to be like maybe 7 years old, maybe. And I mean, these kids, all the kids are under the age of 7 to 8 years old. All of them, and they're all over the neighborhood. They're on people's porches. Back in the summertime, we got a rental house right next to Daryl, right? And the kids, they come down there. The little girls, they just blatantly just walked in these people's house. They sitting there watching TV, and in walks this kid. You know, they looked at her. They realized that she was a kid from down the street. Like, they don't have no kid. What the hell? What you doing in here, little girl? Then she looked down and looked at them, and they ushered her out of there. You know, and people been making complaints with these people, these girls, about these kids. You know, and Daryl told them. Daryl said, "Listen, y'all got to do something about these kids. They're all over the place and blah blah blah." And the white girl told Daryl, she said, "Well, she has a problem. I mean, y'all supposed to understand that." No. If this child has some type of problem, as you as a mother, you should be the one to be over this kid, to watch this kid. If this kid got a problem, you know, this kid is walking in random people's houses and all over the place. What the hell, at 6 or 7 years old, why is she down as far away from home anyway. You know, so we've been saying for the longest, so we just gonna, you know, we're gonna call a CPS on these people because these kids need to be saved. And at some point we didn't see that. As time went by, the kids disappeared. So we figured like CPS must have came in there and got them out of there at some point. But then as time went by, we started seeing the kids back there again. So we wasn't certain if CPS got them from the beginning or not. We're not certain. But moving forward to what Daryl was saying right now, Daryl said they're actually getting evicted out of there. So I don't understand that, because those girls wasn't working. They wasn't working. They might have been getting Section 8. They had to be, because they wasn't working. They just had a shitload of kids, and how it's tearing the house up, you can just tell. So I seen people be evicted who was getting Section 8, who was on Section 8, but they never paid their portion. I know this to be true because I've done it. I evicted somebody who was on Section 8, and they wasn't paying their portion at all. And they had a job. This girl had a job. Don't y'all say nothing about me. I just had I'm right there in the middle of the yellow. And this girl had a job. Hold on, let me do something real quick so I can get y'all off my ass. I know y'all finna talk some shit about me right now. I pulled off, and yes, you hear the seatbelt. I'm gonna pull over here safely over here, out of the way. Put this down. I was just disgruntled because of the McDonald's thing. That's all that was. Hold on. Not to mention I hadn't done a riding video in a while. For some reason, people love these riding videos. I didn't think they was going to be kind of popular at all when I first started doing it. I actually had a channel that says Shea Show riding videos that I never used. Never. Because in my original channel, I found out that I was actually doing riding videos, house videos, eviction. Everything was all in one videos. And so I never used the channel. And then when YouTube took my original channel down, I turned around and started using the Shea Show riding videos as my next channel, since I had it up already. And I built that channel up to about 7,000 subscribers on that channel at the time. And my first channel had over 100,000 subscribers, over 100,000. Matter of fact, by the time they killed it, I was at 114,000 by the time they had killed the channel. What the hell going on here? Let me do this. I hate when people drive like that. You think with somebody in front of them. Okay, let's get back over here. So when YouTube took my second channel down, when I finally got up to 7,000 subscribers, that was the Shea Show riding videos channel. And the thing was, there was no violations on that channel whatsoever. So if you're watching me right now, if you're watching me for the first time on this channel, this is actually my third channel. So I'm not new. So for anybody who coming in right now, just browsing the internet and say, let's see what this clown is all about. Well, I've been around since 2008. So a lot of people who've been following me for years know exactly who I am, except for you guys right now who coming in new for the first time saying, hey, this guy only got 600 subscribers. They ain't nothing. No, I've been around for a long time. I'm just building the channels back up. But I lost all my original videos. But good thing about that is I was able to get all my original videos back. All 6,000, well, it was 6,600 videos. I had 6,600 videos. I don't know too many people on YouTube who had over 6,000 videos. consistent, back to back over the years. I was always recording. Here it is, 2025. I'm still recording. So I've been on since 2008, and here it is, 2025. I'm still alive and still kicking. Unfortunately, a lot of people who followed me over the years on my other channels, they just slowly finding me, slowly. That's why I keep the name the same. So hopefully people, hey, let me see if the Shea Show is still around. I mean, they killed this channel a long time ago, blah, blah, blah. So recently, a lot of people have been reaching out to me and say, hey, Shea, I just put in the Shea Show and pow, here you are. I found you again after all these years. But to make certain that I don't get screwed with YouTube, when I found out that I got all my videos, every last one of my old videos from back in the day, 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, all those years, I got them all. But what I'm doing, I'm putting them on Rumble, which I say this in every video. Every time I do a video, let people know that, hey, I'm on Rumble now too. So if you're here watching me for the first time, you get a chance to actually go on Rumble to see how this whole Shea Show thing actually started. You'll see me from the very beginning, what I was doing and how I got started doing this. You'll see me going in a lot of houses that were just vacant, just beat up. You start seeing people like my first investor, Volante Williams from New York, my very first investor. Heather, my investor from New York, who come down here. Wendell Wood from Australia. You know, by the time Wendell Wood from Australia came onto the scene, by that time, I was like really up and running, really good. I was dealing with people, international people from all over the world by that time. By the time he came along, I was dealing with people like Yasu in Japan. I'm in a matter of fact, I'm in a magazine. I'm in a magazine that they got in Japan. I got the magazine at my office. But you can see me, Yasu, and Volante. They did a story on us, but I don't know how to read Japanese. So I don't know what it's saying. To this day, I don't know what it's saying. But I can show you guys a picture. I got the magazine. It's at my office. I can open it up, and you can say, hey, that is Shea, and there's Volante, and there's Yasu from Japan. But all the wording is, like I said, it's in Japanese. It's Chinese, Japanese. I think it's Japanese, whatever the hell it is. Yeah. It's Japanese. We're also in Smart Money magazine. They did a little feature on me and Volante in Smart Money magazine in 2009. So I've been around for a long time. And I experienced a lot. I've done a lot. I'm in I'm in 3 magazines. Smart Money being one that people probably more familiar with. Another magazine in I think it's in Australia, no, the UK, and then the one in Japan. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And it is a chilly day right here in Detroit. And it is November the 7th. I'm on the safe side. Even if somebody says, Shea, it ain't the 7th, it's so and so. Well, you don't know when I upload the video, so I'm right. How about that? I hate it right here because you gotta switch over and see. Look how they made this. Look how they made this. Now he might want to get all the way over. Look at that. He's doing it. See? Look at that. It's bad how they made that there like that. I don't like that. It's dangerous. You guys seen it. But since I do this every morning, I know how to maneuver it. speaking of evictions, I had a guy that I had to evict. Well, I had to ask him to leave. I did start the paperwork, but I didn't never send it to the I never sent it to the courts. Daryl sent it to the attorney, and I stopped him. I said, call the attorney and tell them to put a hold on that. He said, why? He said, aren't you evicting the guy? I said, well, yeah, but this guy really, you know, he was dependent on somebody else. His sister been taking care of his business for the last 5-6 years he was there. And she reached out to me one day and said, I'm no longer going to be paying my brother's rent. I mean, he on his own. I told him he needed to leave. So I thought the guy was a really nice guy. You know, he was really nice. He had a little job. I never had no issue with him. He never called to complain about nothing. And I felt so bad for him. He's probably the only person I ever felt bad for that I ever had to ask to leave. I really felt bad. And so I waited. Probably about another 2 weeks even after I could have filed with the courts or just sent to the attorneys. So I said, let me get his brother a call. So I called him. He said, yeah, Mr. Woods, I'm trying to get out to here. I'm trying to get ready to try to go to a shelter, but they won't have any open beds till like 6 o'clock tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And I said, don't worry about it, man. Just whenever they get an open bed, you know, just let me know. I said, it's getting cold outside, and I don't want you to have to be walking the street, none of that. He said, well, man, I got this furniture in here and refrigerator and a stove. He said, well, I can't take it where I'm going. He said, so it's decent stuff. I mean, I can have it thrown out of your way. I said, don't worry about that, man. Just don't worry about that at all. Just get yourself together, man. And when they get an open bed, whatever, just give me the key back then. So about another week went by. So Daryl said, you know, that guy, I don't think he's gonna go nowhere. I said, brother, this guy really have a problem right now. I mean, he's trying to go to a shelter. He don't want to be in my hair. He called me. I said, I'm okay with it. Just don't. This is my house. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just, you know, when he gets himself situated, he'll leave. I'm not going to force him. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. I don't care about that. You know. Yeah, but you know, you can rent your place back out and get back together. I said, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all. I said, I've been doing this for a long time. You know, people come, people go. It takes time to get people, the whole 9 yards. So he's not bothering me right now. When they get to bed, at some point, I'm not gonna worry about it. So he calls me yesterday and said, I got to be there at 6 o'clock, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me, Mr. Woods. He said, I'm gonna leave the key with your brother, so I'll be out here. And you know what I told him? I said, you know what? Tell you what, I said, when you get back on your feet, you get a job or whatever's going on with you, when you get back on your feet, I said, you make certain you call me first, because if I have something, I'm going to make a way for you. He said, oh, I really appreciate that. I said, bruh, it's no big deal at all. When you get back on your feet, call me. And if I have something, I said, I'll certainly take you back on. I most certainly will take you back on. I will. And if I don't have nothing, I'll find somebody, one of my friends who have something, and I'll vouch for you. So yeah, I'm all about people sometimes. It's not all about money all the damn time. Yeah. I'm gonna get that. There's that eviction Daryl was telling you about. He said they went in there with hazmat suits on. I don't doubt it. They were really nasty. Damn, look all that shit they had in that damn house. Look at that. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, there go Daryl sitting right there. No, oh, that's a bailiff. That ain't Daryl, that's a bailiff. I think I know that bailiff. It ain't my bailiff, but I know that bailiff. I know that car. Let's see something. Let's see. And this is the house that I grew up in right here. Still look nice and beautiful. Look at that. And that's the way a family house is supposed to still look. We moved in this house in 1962. I was born in 1959. I was 2 years old when we moved in this house. 2 years old. Look at it. And still our family house. Still got it. Let me see. I'm trying to see if they still bringing stuff out of there. There's a lot of trash and debris in that house. I don't see how they're living there like that. Let's see. But that is the bailiff. That SUV sitting right there, that's the bailiff. I don't know if they got another dumpster coming or something, because they can't put nothing else in that dumpster. I mean, nothing. These guys got hazmat suits on. Look at that. I don't know if you can see them. Let me see if I can park on the other side so you can see a little bit better here. And we end up buying the houses around here. Where I grew up, I grew up right here. I knew everybody in the neighborhood. So I end up buying that house right there next door. Then we still got a family house. Look at that. And then we end up buying Mr. Mitchell's house, which is this house right here. And we ended up with Mr. Curtis' house. It's a house right across the street there, behind me. So that's like, hold on. Let me go pull back up here. You know people living nasty when they got to go in there with hazmat suits. You know they're living nasty when they got to go in there with hazmat suits. So it's funny that we end up in control of all these houses that when we was growing up, when we was kids. So that's 1, 2, 3. Mr. Curtis' house right there. Then I got a house down the street I bought in the tax sale about 7 years ago, right down the street. I'm trying to see what's happening here. Let me set this right here for right now. Where you at?
Downtown Detroit.
Downtown Detroit?
Yeah, they got an Apple store down there now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's something wrong with her phone. A lot of times I call her, it goes straight to voicemail. A lot of people can't reach her, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on with her phone.
Okay. Yeah, I should. Man, it's a lot of trash. I mean, all that stuff that's coming out of that house is just like trash and debris.
I think some mattresses in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's some dirty mattresses. But I don't see nothing worth nothing in there. I see the guys coming in and out with hazmat suits on.
Yeah,
So they probably, if they might, I don't know that how much stuff in there. They might need another dumpster. That's probably what they maybe waiting on another dumpster or something.
Yeah, probably so.
Cause they can't fit nothing else in that dumpster.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The hell's going on? Throwing down something. I'm trying to see what else going on here.
The plumber, we were supposed to hook up at 10 o'clock. I tried to call him, no answer.
Who?
The plumber.
Yes. Yeah, he seemed to be kind of typical, that guy. You know, I don't know. All right, well, let me see. He coming out with something here. I don't know what the hell they coming out here with. Whatever it was. Yeah, they got them hazmat suits on big time, boy. They got the respirators, everything.
Yeah, it's gotta be pretty bad, isn't it?
They gotta be bad. You know what? You know them. They had all them kids in there, and they were destroying that house.
Yeah.
I see the day as Gary's birthday, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook. His sister said his birthday, and she's gonna go to put flowers on his his grave site today.
Oh.
So that's kind of weird that the day is his birthday, and people be getting evicted out of his old house. Yeah, I thought it was somebody living upstairs at some point. All right, well, get back to what you're doing. I'm getting ready to go get my coffee. I didn't make the McDonald's run. I mean, but so it is what it is. I'll just go to Coney Island and get me something to eat there. Get a real breakfast, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. He moved the refrigerator by himself? Yeah. Matter of fact, he the only one I seen over here. I wonder how many people were in there helping him. He bringing that refrigerator out by himself is making me wonder if he's doing all that shit by himself. Usually in my evictions, you'll see 4 or 5 guys in and out of a place like that. Wow. Doing it by yourself. Okay. Well, let's get ready to roll. We know what evictions look like. He had to close his door. So it's amazing that like I said, the neighborhood that I grew up in, most of the people that I've known around here in the houses, I end up with a good portion of them. What's the odds of that, right? Now this house I bought in a tax sale because my client lost it, and I bought it in a tax sale for like 20. Was how long I had it now? About 4 years. I bought it 4 years ago. About 3-4 years ago. But I was managing it since 2015. Then a girl I used to go to school with named Cheryl. That was her house right here. And I had bought this house back in 2001. And the house that started me off with everything was this one right here on the corner. Sitting empty for years. And I had to find out who owned the house because the folks who lived in the house, elderly couple, had died. And the house had been sitting empty for years. I mean, years. And I called I went down to probate court to find out who was the owner of this house. The drug dealers and everybody took over. And it was public information. They gave me the information. And I called the guy as an older white guy. He was freaked out that I had called him. He said, "How you get my number?" I never get that shit. I said, "Well, it's public information. Do you have a house on this street?" Blah, blah, blah. "Yeah, I don't want it." I said, "Well, would you like to sell it?" He said, "I don't want it. You can have it." So I said I could have it. So I had to, that's when I first learned how to do quick deeds. I went down to Office Max or whatever it was at the time, and I got some quick deed forms, and I found out how to fill them out with a legal description of the property, and pow, and it started me off, and then I was off to the races. Then I ended up with that one right here, and the one in my office. You know, you guys, I had that since 1985. And then I ended up with Bill's house. This is Bill's family house. Billy the painter. That was his family house. So I ended up with that. Well, I still have it. So I ended up with that. And then I ended up with this one. I was trying to get this one at the time, but somebody had beat me to it. Well, since we were at it, let me show you a house that I had ended up picking up for like $39. Remember, I told a story about this house when I first started doing this. And I seen this house that was being sold by Treasure Homes for, and I called. I said, "Oh my God, this house, I know the people who used to live in this house back in the day, and it's for sale." So I called to find out how much they wanted for the house, and the guy said, "Oh my God." He said $4,900. I said, $4,900? Shit. I said, where are you located? Hold on for a minute. Hello? Good morning, how are you? I'm doing absolutely marvelous.